Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to the State Department and to our, we don't get to use these spaces very much, especially when the government's shut down, so they could open it. But it's great. It's an honor to host all of you here, and tomorrow as well. We're going to have great events, and thank you for those kind introductions. Sergio is right. The president does say, and it's a great honor to hear him say it, he says that I was born for this job. The problem is I have 3 jobs. I don't know which one he's referring to. So I think maybe he thinks I'm a good archivist. But in any event, it's an honor to be able to serve in this position, and it's an exciting time. I want to make a couple of recognitions. First, I do want to thank Ambassador Gore and Deputy Secretary Landau for the trip they took last week. It was important. They spent a substantial amount of time, and I know they look forward to going back to the other countries they were not able to visit. I personally intend to visit in the coming year as well, and all 5. So I know it'll probably be a week-long or longer trip, so we got to work on that and make that happen together. I want to give a shout-out and a special recognition to a couple people. Jim Risch, who is still here, is the chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee. But Jim and I served together throughout my 14 years and 1 month in the Senate, and we wound up, for reasons I don't fully understand, we wound up literally sitting next to each other on 3 separate committees. And the floor. So people, you know, it wasn't by alphabetical order, but we wound up getting very close and remained that way. And I know he's been very helpful in getting us here to get all these positions filled. And I've seen him, and I haven't seen him in a while. I've seen you 3 times today, morning in the White House, and then earlier today in a briefing, and now here. And one more person I want to recognize, and this is someone that's been talking to me about Central Asia now for almost 4 years or 3 years, and that's Senator Daines. Are you still here? There. How many times have you been to the region? And how often? But you've been more than once. I thought he was just trying to score hunting trips. That's what I thought, you know. But it ended up he's really become the leading advocate in the United States Senate for closer engagement with all 5 of your countries, with the entirety of Central Asia, and I think deserves a lot of credit for what's going to happen tomorrow and in the days and weeks to come. It's an exciting time for us as well. You know, I think one of the things that President Trump has made very clear is that he wants American foreign policy to be rooted based on the national interest of the United States. Ultimately, that's how foreign policy works. You have national interests, we have national interests. When does foreign policy work best? It works best when the national interests of 2 countries are aligned. When your national interests and our national interests are aligned, when they're not aligned, that's where you need diplomacy, you need friendships and so forth. But when they're aligned, that's where we have to pursue those partnerships and create these ties, these deep ties. And I think they're aligned in so many ways. And they don't have to be aligned on every issue, but they're aligned on important ones, including economic development. From our perspective, we are looking for opportunities for American innovation and American business and American products to expand to more markets and more places, because we think that creates stronger ties between countries. From your perspective, you are looking to take the resources, both your people and natural resources, that God has blessed your nations with, and turn them into responsible development that allow you to diversify your economies. You don't just want to be a source of energy or a source of minerals. You want to use that responsibly to build out other sectors of your economies so that you provide long-term opportunities for your people and further develop. Our national interests are aligned, and I think tonight's reception, tomorrow's meeting, and some of the things we're going to do together in the months and weeks and to come are going to further strengthen that. So it's an honor to welcome you all here to the State Department. It'll be an honor to welcome your presidents. I know the president's excited about tomorrow's gathering as well. And I think it's an exciting opportunity and a new era in our relationship in Central Asia, which I think it's been about 10 years since there was a gathering of this kind. So it's been over a decade. So I would say that, unfortunately, over the last decade, there's been sort of it's been longer than 10 years?
10 years.
Okay, I thought he was saying it was in 20 years. I go, oh my gosh, it's even worse. No, 10 years, but there's been, you know, a little bit of neglect, right? We just haven't focused on it. So many things going on in the world. We oftentimes spend so much time focused on crisis and problems, and they deserve attention, that sometimes we don't spend enough time focused on exciting new opportunities. And that's what exists here now, an exciting new opportunity in which the national interests of our respective countries are aligned. We can work on bilateral basis, but also on a regional basis with the United States. And I'm excited to be a part of it and to be the Secretary of State and the National Security Advisor and the Archivist at this key moment in our nation's history with each of you. So I intend to do everything I can from the diplomatic standpoint. I intend to do everything I can from my office at the White House. And I intend to make sure we keep really good records on all of this for the archives. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you.